spinning, and curtain in 5 minutes.
Yikes.
Thank you, 5 minutes.
Thank you, 5 minutes. Sorry.
That's all right. All right, we're going silent, and we'll see you guys here again in 5 minutes. Please get comfortable, get to your friends, and let's get this thing going. All right. See you guys backstage. Oh, welcome everyone to the very first production of Zoom Matinee. a weekly partnership series between 171 Cedar Arts and Elmira Little Theater. My name is Mitchell Hurricane Smith, and yes, Hurricane is my middle name. I am the Marketing and Development Manager at 171, and I serve as the Treasurer at ELT. I am also the Director of this afternoon's performance and a founding member of Zoom Matinee. I am happy to have you with us this afternoon. As both an employee at 171 and a board member for ELT, I wanted to find a way to keep our patrons, volunteers, and families engaged, even while we are unable to gather in person. Theater has always been an important part of my life, allowing a relatively shy guy an outlet to be courageous and at times outrageous. With that outlet taken away from us theater introverts, it was important for me to find a new way to connect with other theater friends and continue to pursue my passions. I would like to thank Megan O'Toole for being a part of the initial conversations that helped create this series, as well as Angela Daniels, who not only took part in those discussions, but agreed to be one of my guinea pigs. I would like to thank my husband, Brian Lee Wisenhunt, for humoring me and accepting the fact that even in isolation, I can still make him a community theater widow. He also did the set concept and artwork for me. I would also like to thank Gigi Alare for wholeheartedly stepping in to take on the role inspired by Blaha, the famous Hungarian actress that the character in this show is based on. I would like to thank the staff and faculty at 171 for their commitment to our organization. With their help through things like Facebook Live demos and workshops to social media dance challenges, they have helped maintain and grow the community that is 171 Cedar Arts Center. Also, thank you to the ELT board for backing this project even before I could truly imagine myself what it was going to be. And finally, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in today. Without you, this whole strange experiment would be for naught. Please feel free to leave comments during the show and stick around afterwards for questions and answer session. Now, without further ado, I present A Matter of Husbands by Ferenc Molnar. Oh, sorry, I'm still here. I'm going to read the opening stage directions. Let me add this to the screen. The scene is a drawing room, but a screen, a sofa, and a chair will do, provided the design and colorings are exotic and suggestive of the apartment of the famous Hungarian actress in which the dialogue takes place. The time is late afternoon, and when the curtain rises, the earnest young woman is discovered poised nervously on the edge of a gilt chair. It is plain that she has been sitting there a long time. For perhaps the 50th time, she is studying the furnishings of the room and regarding the curtained door with a glance that would be impatient if it were not so palpably frightened. Now and then, she licks her lips as if her mouth was dry. She is dressed in a very modest outfit. At last, the famous actress enters through the curtained door at the right, which leads to her boudoir.
You wish to see me?
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Give me back my husband.
Give you back your husband?
Yes. Oh, you're wondering what he's a blonde guy, not very tall, with spectacles. He's a lawyer. Your manager's lawyer. Alfred is his first name?
Oh, I have met him, yes.
I know you have. I implore you, give him back to me.
You mustn't mistake my silence for embarrassment. I am at a loss because I don't quite see how I can give you back your husband when I haven't got him to give.
You just admitted that you knew him.
That scarcely implies that I have taken him from you. Of course I know him. He drew up my last contract, and it seems to me I have seen him once or twice since then backstage. A rather nice-spoken, fair-haired man. Did you say he wore spectacles?
Yes.
I don't remember him with spectacles.
He probably took them off. He wanted to look his best to you. He's in love with you. He never takes them off when I'm around. He doesn't care how he looks when I'm around. He doesn't love me. I implore you, please give him back to me.
If you weren't such a very foolish young woman, I'd be very angry with you. Wherever did you get the idea that I have taken your husband from you?
He sends you flowers all the time.
That's not true.
It is.
It isn't. He never sent me a flower in all his life. Did he tell you he did?
No, I found it out in the forest. The flowers are sent to your dressing room twice a week and charged to him.
That's a lie.
Do you mean to say that I am lying?
I mean to say that someone is lying to you.
What about this letter?
Letter?
He wrote it to you. And he said,
He wrote it to me? Let me see.
no, I'll read it to you. My darling, I shan't be able to call for you at the theater tonight. Urgent business. 1,000 apologies. 10,000 kisses. Alfred!
Oh.
I found it on the side of the recording. He probably intended to send it to the theater by messenger, but he forgot it. And I opened it.
You mustn't cry.
Why mustn't I? You steal my I mustn't. Oh, I know how it is you, and I know how easy it is for you. One night you dress like a royal princess, and the next night you undress like a Greek goddess. You blacken your eyebrows, and you redden your lips, and you wax your lashes, and you paint your face, and you have cosmetics and bright lights to make you seem beautiful, and author's lines to make you seem witty and wise. No wonder a poor, simple-minded lawyer falls in love with you. What chance have I against you? With my cheap little frock and my own lips and eyebrows and my own unstudied ways. I don't know how to and God here to write speeches for me. In reality, you may be more stupid than I am. But I admit that when it comes to alluring men, I am no match for you.
This is a very interesting case.
What?
Yours.
Mine? What do you mean?
I mean that I never received a flower or a letter or anything else from your husband. Tell me, haven't you and your husband been getting on rather badly of late?
Yes, of course.
And you used to be very affectionate with each other.
Why?
And of late you have been quite cold?
Yes.
Of course. A typical case. My dear, if you knew how often we actresses meet this sort of thing. It is perfectly clear that your husband has been playing a little comedy to make you jealous, to revive your interest in him.
Do you really think that? Do you mean to say that something like that has happened to you before?
Endless times. It happens to every actress who is moderately pretty and successful. It is one of the oldest expedients in the world, and we actresses are such conspicuous targets for it. There is scarcely a man connected with the theater who doesn't make use of us in that way, sometime or another. Authors, composers, scene designers, lawyers, orchestra leaders, even the managers themselves. To regain a wife or sweetheart's affections, all they need to do is invent a love affair with one of us. The wife is always so ready to believe it. Usually we don't know a thing about it. But even when it's brought to our notice, we don't mind so much. At least we have the consolation of knowing that we are the means of making many a marriage happy, which might otherwise have ended in the divorce court.
But how? How could I know?
There, dear. Oh, you mustn't apologize. You couldn't know, of course. It seems so plausible. You fancy your husband in an atmosphere of perpetual temptation in a backstage world full of beautiful sirens without scruples or morals. One actress you suppose is more dangerous than 100 ordinary women. You hate us and fear us. None understands that better than your husband, who is evidently a very cunning lawyer. And so he plays on your fear and jealousy to regain the love you deny him. He writes a letter and leaves it behind him on the desk. Trust a lawyer never to do that unintentionally. He orders flowers for me by telephone in the morning and probably cancels the order the moment he reaches his office. By the way, hasn't he a lock of my hair?
Yes, in his desk drawer. I brought it with me.
Yes, they bribe my hairdresser to steal from me. It is a wonder I have any hair left at all.
Is that how he got it?
I can't imagine how else. Tell me, hasn't he left any of my love letters lying around?
No.
Don't be alarmed. I haven't written him any.
Well, then what would you?
I might have if he had come to me frankly and said, I say, Sarah, will you do something for me? My wife and I aren't getting on so well. Would you write me a passionate love letter that I can leave lying around at home where she might find it? I should certainly have done it for him. I'd have written a letter that would have made you weep into your pillow for a fortnight. I wrote 10 like that for a very eminent playwright once. He had no luck with them. His wife was such a proper person, she returned them all to him unread.
How clever you are! How good!
I'm neither better nor worse than any other girl in the theater, even though you do consider us such monsters.
I've been a perfect fool.
Oh, well, you do look a bit silly standing there with tears in your eyes and your face flushed with happiness because you have discovered that a little blonde man with spectacles loves you after all. My dear, no man deserves to be adored as much as that. But then, it's your own affair, isn't it?
Yes.
Yet, I want to give you a parting bit of advice. Don't let him fool you like this again.
He won't. Never fear.
No matter what you may find in his pockets, letters, handkerchiefs, my photograph, no matter what flowers he sends or letters he writes or appointments he makes, don't be taken in a second time.
You may be sure of that. And you won't say anything about my coming here, will you?
Not a word. I'm angry with him for not having come to me frankly for permission to use my name the way he did.
Oh dear, and I don't know how to thank you.
Now you mustn't begin crying all over again.
You will be so happy.
All right, Alfred, you can come in now. She is gone.
All right. Thank you. Thank you both for being a part of this experiment and being here today. There is a 10-second delay, so we'll wait a few minutes before we sign off and see what comments we get. We did have a comment about the sound. And yes, we knew that that might be an issue. There was the headless, not headless, the cordless headphones that Angela was going to use were not connecting correctly today. So we did it with out headphones on her computer, and that sometimes does cause a little bit of feedback. So there was that issue. But so while I'm thinking about it, so yes, Angela Daniels here in the center played our Ernest Young Wife Day. And then we also have here on, I think it's going to be your right. We have Gigi Alvarez. Uh-oh, and I think she might have lost her. Can you hear us now, Gigi? Oh. Let's see some comments. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. Thanks, David. Gosh, thanks everybody who came out. Great job, very fun. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy, for being here with us today. Thank you, Melissa. Gigi.
Hey, Kathleen. Can you hear me, Mitchell?
I can hear you good.
I can't hear you guys.
Uh-oh. I think it must still be connected to your headset. There was some applause at the end. Yay. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan's joining us from Chicago, so that's awesome.
Thank you.
So we did say there'd be some question and answer. We don't really have any questions, but as the one of the founding members, I would like to have anybody who is interested in becoming a part of this to reach out to us. You can either message us on Facebook, either through ELT or 171's Facebook page, or you can send an email to Elmira Little Theater, RE, at gmail.com. I know that's a very long, I should type that out, but so that you can make sure you get that right. Elmira.
We're easy to find. So if you look at if you come to our Facebook page, you can find us there, or you can find us on our website and email us from there. But if you have a great idea, if you have anything that you want to do, let us know. We'd love to add something in.
Yeah, so we are definitely, we're looking for, there's the website, there's the email address, right? We are looking for directors, actors. If you want to design something like the drawing you saw that my husband did, Brian, you can design a set, design costumes. Like we want to bring theater back to you. Who knows? We really can't say for certain how long we're going to be shut out of our theater space. So we want to bring theater to you.
It will be too long, and we don't want to wait to make art. So this is a chance, especially locally, but this is a chance for you to collaborate with someone who maybe you wouldn't get to otherwise. So please reach out to us. We'd love to find you a place to put your art together.
Oh, let me just play a couple more comments. The Touchstone Children's Center for Children joined us. Thank you. We had somebody, it looks like from Florida, joined us today. Thank you. Somebody wants to contribute some original music, and we are more than happy to.
Oh, okay.
take you
You
up on
can hear
that.
me.
We can hear you.
Yes,
Can you hear us?
we'd love to do music. Oh, I locked them in the basement, Nancy, and it was tricky. They're here. They're sneaky. They're in the basement with someone guarding the door.
So, again.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Richard.
Yeah. So I think that's about it for us this afternoon.
So join us again next Sunday at 2 p.m. and we will have something new for you.
That's right.
The three of us, but we're looking for new productions. So help us find those, and we'll have something for you every Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m.
All right. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and
thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. I'm just gonna